Hi, everyone. Welcome to Nancy Night. My name is Nancy Mello. I am a psychic, I am a medium, and I am an animal communicator as well as lost pet extraordinaire. I think the dog this morning, I think I'm up to 51 or 52. I forget. I'm honestly losing track, which is wonderful. And I am grateful, so grateful. And so this is your chance to ask me anything free. This is my give back. I do it every Friday night, all across TikTok, or excuse me, not on TikTok. I usually sometimes on TikTok. Sorry, my cat is running crazily behind me because she knows it's Nancy night, and this is the night to relax. I'm still in my workout gear. Wow, she is like knocking stuff over, and so this is where you can ask me anything. So I have just some ground rules, my friends, is basically we go until my kids need me to go because I'm single parenting it. My husband is deployed over in the Middle East right now, and I am holding down the home front, literally and figuratively. I am handling it all. And so this is your chance, though, to ask me anything. So basic rules, basically be as specific as possible. The more specific you are, the more specific I'm going to be back to you. I really like specific questions, and I really like if you ask a question about your pet, please tell me if they're living. That always helps me a whole lot. I need to go to my chat. Please let me know where you are watching me from tonight. Are you a first-time watcher? And also, for those algorithms, Facebook and Instagram, they really like when you love it. So if you haven't given me a heart yet, please give me a heart. Give me some love. That always helps. You can learn more about me at nancymello.com. That's where you're going to learn all the good stuff, like how I became a medium. I've always had it. And what are some of my give backs? I love helping animal rescue organizations. I love helping find lost pets. And I love helping you guys every Friday night. That's why we call it Nancy Night. Lisa's saying hello over on Facebook. She just graduated with her master's degree. That's wonderful. Congratulations. So first of all, show me some love. If you haven't loved this, please do. Make sure you're commenting and letting me know where you're watching from. And if you're watching for the first time, again, helping me work those algorithms really helps. And that's what you can give back in exchange for me answering questions, just because that helps more people find me. And the more people that find me, the more people I can help. It's not about the money, folks. It's honestly about helping people and maybe giving me some work so my kids don't drive me crazy. So I am going to go ahead and start over on, I'm on two different screens. Right here, I'm on Facebook and Twitch and YouTube. And on this screen, I'm on Instagram. If you haven't already, you're going to go, please. I just made 15,000 followers today over on Instagram. Can you believe it? It's insane. 15,000 followers over on Instagram. If you aren't on Instagram yet, if you don't follow me on Instagram, it's nancy.mello.psychic.medium. And for you Instagram family, if you're on Facebook, go ahead and follow me at it's just Nancy Mello Psychic Medium. Search Nancy Mello Psychic Medium. It's going to be changing over to just Nancy Mello pretty soon. So please go ahead and follow me over there. I am loving this. We've got Mexico in the house over on Facebook. Welcome from Mexico. I know we had Colombia over here in the Instagram family. So we had in the very beginning, is Monique the Aries ever going to, and Tracy ever going to be in a relationship? I think if anything, it's a little bit, sorry, I'm just moving this so I can see all the different screens. I think they're going to be maybe dating. I don't see anything serious. I just don't see it happening. We've got Lisa says she just graduated with her master's degree. Congratulations. Do I see anything happening with this? I really hope so. If you spend a bunch of money on a master's degree, I hope you get something of it. So Lisa, I see you in social work, something with social work, social justice, something helping the less fortunate. I do see you getting a job later this summer. By the August, you'll have definitely something lined up or something a little bit more finite. It looks like we've got the United Kingdom in the house. I don't know if they're doing a little fun with the flags with drilling me for if I knew it was going to be United Kingdom. We've got United Kingdom. We've got Mexico. This is wonderful. I love helping people from around the world. I love working with people. Dawn says it's her first time watching on Facebook. Thanks so much for joining me, Dawn. And on YouTube, we've got Clara over on YouTube visiting. And she says, are my spirit guides showing me an angel number or am I imagining it? Nope. This is definitely just letting you know you're on the right track, Clara. So this is a wonderful, whenever you see repeating numbers, and this goes for everyone on Instagram and everywhere else, whenever you see repeating numbers, it's a really good sign. It means that you're on the right path or you're doing the right thing. So so repeating numbers are never a bad thing. It's always a wonderful sign. So look out for those repeating numbers. It's extra, extra special. We got Counselor over on Instagram saying she's a first-time watcher. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. Let me know where you're watching from. We've got Blue Rapids on Instagram saying, will my husband and I see better financial time soon? I think so. Blue Rapids, I think it's going to be January, February for you. That's going to be coming up. I mean, you just keep fighting through it. You're in the muck right now, but you're going to keep fighting through it. Facebook and YouTube and Twitch, while I'm answering a few questions on Instagram, make sure if you haven't already followed me on Instagram, it's nancy.mello.psychic.medium. That's where you want to follow me. If you aren't already. And you can check out my cool dance moves. Believe me, they're very cool. Not really. At nancy.mello. We've got would love a message from my father. So let's ask some specific questions first, and then we can talk about messages from loved ones maybe in a little bit. We got Australia in the house. Welcome. Thanks so much for joining me. Happy Friday. Do I see you retiring from the job I have now, or will you have another job? I think you're going to go. So this is still on Instagram. I feel like you're going to go into semi-retirement. I don't ever feel like you'll ever fully stop working. I just don't think it's in your character. I feel like you always have to be doing something. So I see you doing something part-time. So it's kind of a trick question because I do feel like you're going to be retiring from this job, but I do feel like you're going to pick up something, maybe teaching, maybe doing just something, tutoring, something small. We've got Pennsylvania, Long Island, third live join. Thanks so much, Brianna, for joining me. And Brianna is actually a fabulous tattoo artist over on Long Island. Support women tattoo artists. I love them. I get all my tattoos done by women. Senora is saying, why is my 16-year-old cat Lola eating a ton but not gaining weight? I think it's some, honestly, she's saying they've had her tested, nothing coming up. There's something off. There's something off health-wise. I honestly, if it's not coming up, I go to a different vet. There's something off either with her thyroid. I'm not a veterinarian, not a doctor, but there's something else going on health-wise. I really want you to look into that. Or there's something off. I maybe her thyroid, there's something off. First time, Senora says, my first time watching from New Jersey. Hello, just down south in New Jersey. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Counselor says she follows me everywhere. Thank you so much. For all of you waiting to have a question answered, make sure you're hitting that love button for the Facebook algorithm and the Instagram algorithm and the YouTube algorithm and the Twitch algorithm. Those all help me. All commenting, continuing to comment really do help. Facebook likes it. They like it when viewers are engaged, and then that helps me reach more people. I haven't seen Millie, the millennia in the basement, a squirrel in 8 days. Has she crossed? I think so, my friend. I think so. That's for Four Wands Wildlife. What other questions do we have? We've got England. Are me and Martin ever going to date? I don't think so, at least not soon. I feel like this is over Paris on Facebook. I think he's giving you mixed messages, and honestly, it's not worth your time. Amber over on Facebook is saying, are there any future job position changes at my current employer? I don't think so. I think this is one of those things, Amber, that you're going to have to leave your current employer. I don't see you moving at least very fast. I think that in order to move up, you're going to have to go somewhere else. I just don't see it at your current employer, unfortunately. And I know that leaving is easier said than done, and I'm sorry. I just don't see it. It's just kind of a twisted work environment. We've got Ontario, Canada, and the house from Melanie. That's only about 7 hours away. Not that I've Googled how long a drive it is or anything, but I love my friends in Ontario. And Kim over on Facebook is saying what we're all thinking. Kim is saying, I'm looking into taking some trips. Thank God. Yes, please. Kim says, do I see her traveling? Yes, I do. I see you taking couple of flights, and then also I see you doing a road trip maybe to visit some old friends. What I'm hearing for you, Kim, is you have either some old sorority sisters, some old friends from childhood or teenage years, and definitely go visit them. They're kind of popping in your life, and when they do, it's time for a visit. It's time for a girls' weekend. We've got over on Facebook, we said anything on love I should know about. And don't forget Instagram. I haven't forgotten about you. After this question, I'm heading over to Instagram. Make sure you're liking and commenting where you're from. Tell me a funny joke, whatever you want. Ask me a question and I'll get to it in just a second. Raisha, excuse me for white announcing it. Raisha, that's the technical term, by the way. When a white person mispronounces something, it's white-nouncing it, at least according to me. Anything on love I should know, Raisha. What I'm hearing for you, Raisha, is you're too trusting. You're too trusting. And I feel like it's so funny because a lot of people I tell, like, go in, like, be more vulnerable, go in. And actually with you, I'm feeling like you need to just pull back just a little bit. Because when you're trusting so much, you're getting people that would hurt you that you could have easily avoided. So I want you to pull back a little bit, and I feel like things will come a little bit easier. And one more, just because I just have a soft spot for people that are incarcerated. I just think, I'm a military spouse and I get lots of love, and, thank you for your service, and your husband's deployed. But we have people that are incarcerated and they're doing time, and yet they don't get that same love and support. So really quickly, Ashley is saying, my boyfriend Trey is incarcerated. Do I see when he may release? Sometime next year. Tell him to keep up the good behavior. But I'm sending love and prayers your way, Ashley, and give him our love and prayers. We're really fighting for him. While I'm taking some questions on Instagram, I do still have bookings for this weekend, and this goes for you too, Instagram. Make sure you book your reading now. I usually am completely booked up by Saturday morning when I wake up. So nancymello.com is where you want to book your reading. Instagram time, and make sure you're liking this and telling me where you're visiting from. We've got Instagram. Why is Percy starting to pee in the house? He hasn't done this for 2 years. He's upset. He wants more walks, my friend. Really, that's what he's saying. He's upset. And he likes the smell. He says, I like the smell. I'm curious. So what are we talking about? We are talking about whatever you guys want to talk about. Happy Friday from Toronto. And I did answer this already, Syl. I just said you're going to stay, you'll retire from this job, and then you'll go into something part-time because you cannot stop working. 63, Carietta is saying our puppy was at doggy daycare yesterday and it didn't go well at all. What happened? She doesn't want our puppy back. She doesn't want I feel like she was aggressive. She says some dog took her toys. Something about she took my stuff. She's very territorial as far as her food and her toys. It's definitely something to work on. If you want to explore this further, nancymello.com is where you book a reading. Even a 30-minute reading, we can get a little deeper into this conversation. We've got Canada in the house on Instagram. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Jesse is saying, will I ever get over this disease? I think you're going to recover. I don't think it's going to be fully. I think this is a lifelong process, and you and I both know that. I think things are going to get better. I know it just doesn't feel like it, but it definitely will get better. But will you ever fully recover from this disease? I don't feel it. Texas girlfriend on the road is saying, my dog is definitely seeing someone in my house. Is it friendly? Yes, I feel like it's either a grandparent or an uncle. An uncle, step. Something about steps, maybe steps, uncle, and something about steps, whatever that means. My dog was a male rescue. I had him for 15 years and he was at least 16 years old. I don't know if Riley is passed or not, please. And he was, at least, because you're talking in past tense. I'm not sure. What about repeating colors? It's always green. I think colors is very similar to numbers, where colors are something you relate to emotionally, right? So I remember reading the study about colors and how certain things will be certain colors to give us certain feelings, right? So bridges are often green to give us peace and because it's the color of nature. Blue, and so you'll see, so interesting, like look at hospitals and see what their color is. It's supposed to give us a calming effect. Black, a lot of priests and clergy wear black because it's all the colors together. So I just feel like it's giving you comfort and it's your guide. So everything is fine there. Jesse on Instagram, what does it mean when we keep finding snakes in front of the house and one in the garage? I don't think it means anything bad. I don't think you're going to have to call, anyone to clean the house or clear the house. I think, honestly, it's an energy, but not in a bad way. You're looking at this kind of in the negative way, and I'm going to bring up the concept, a wonderful concept, and it's up on the screen if you're on Facebook or YouTube or Twitch, is the concept of pronoia, which is pronoia is the belief that the universe is always working in our favor, right? I talk about this every week. And in your case, these snakes are attracted to, it's honestly a good kind of feeling, a good omen that these animals are being attracted to you. Just because they're not cute little bunnies doesn't mean they're not positive energy. I just think they're kind of coming to you. You're a safe haven. I think it's a wonderful thing, to be quite honest. I know we had a skunk. I saw it on our camera, a skunk last night, crossed the camera. And it was a little amusing. We also had a fox at the door. I love this time of year as far as the animals coming up. We've got Queen G on YouTube saying, what is next for me in the love? I just feel like you're kind of getting a little bit one after the other of duds. And I don't know why someone is calling. Why would someone call during a session? Do you guys not know that every Friday night I am on live on Psychic Readings? I apologize. Someone tried to call my work phone. You don't know that I'm working right now, my friends. Okay, so Queen G over on YouTube, back after back after back. It's negative, right? What I want you to do is I want you to stop dating the friends of the friends, right? You need to and stop talking to strangers. I know I shouldn't be saying this, but stop talking to them. I think the right guy is going to find you, but you got to stop talking to people, girl. That's just driving me crazy. You got to stop talking to people. Even if they're cute, I don't care. This is not like, you got to let them come to you a little bit more. And over on YouTube, can I get a summer 2021 reading? I see you studying a lot. I see you reading a lot. You're preparing for something. I think, honestly, this is going to be a little bit more for you. This is going to be a little bit more introspective. You're going to be really thinking about what's ahead. And I want you to do that. If you're not already there, I want you to do that. This is Melanie on YouTube. Go ahead. I want you to really start thinking about what's ahead for you in your future. Not anyone else, but you. Wondering if my cat Louie sits on the arm of the couch and watches my lips when I speak to him. Is he reading your lips? Yes, he's trying to understand you. This is Lorraine on Facebook. Yes, totally. He's listening to you. Betty is saying over on Facebook, anything on future career and finances I need to know. I think you need to be very careful about your money. Watch your spending and check your credit cards. I think there's some hidden expenses coming in that you're not aware of. Really, I want you to start really hammering down on those expenses. Even the little things I really want you to watch, and it's going to be a couple of close months for you, but I do feel like there's some hidden expenses that are kind of sneaking away some of your finances that you're not aware. We've got my husband I'm so sorry. My husband is beginning to show some signs of dementia. How fast might this be progressing? I mean, I think you have time, Mary Jean, and Mary Jean is a dear client of mine, and she's also the mom of a friend of mine. And Mary Jean, you are so sweet. I think you're going to be able to go up to Yellowstone. Go up to Yellowstone. Don't hesitate about going up to Yellowstone. I mean, we can talk offline about this, but you drive up to Yellowstone. Don't hesitate in that. Melanie is saying Ontario is in the first phase 1 of opening. Congratulations. We finally buy non-essential items. Yay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so welcome back to the world, Ontario. We've got some repeating questions. Grace is saying, will my daughter find love soon? This is over on YouTube. In her own time. I'm seeing 6 months, maybe. We've got another troll. So I'm going to go ahead and block that. Queen G says that I'm so right. I just tell it like it is, and I'm sending you love. Make sure you subscribe and like and all that stuff, everyone, while you're waiting, so that you can make sure and say when I'm going live. Yaman is saying, do you see Nick contacting me soon? I think he's been stalking me, and I recently became friends with his coworkers. Yeah, you need to block his butt more than anything. Please and thank you. While you're waiting, make sure you let me know where you're watching from. Make sure, if you haven't already, you want to book a reading at nancymello.com. That's where you want to learn all about me. Hello, Instagram. We've got Long Beach, California. Hello, hello, hello. There, you just saw my son run behind. It's me, Lori, saying, will I be able to go to Mexico in October? Yes, yes, yes. And will it be a great time? I think you're going to stress about it, but I think you're going to have so much fun in Mexico. Brianna says, how will I get over the slump in your health? You can't seem to break it. I think you need to be sleeping more, my friend. You need to be sleeping more for sure. That's it, is you just can't shut your mind off, Brianna. And I want you, it's like something you're going to have to do very purposely, is turn off the phone, turn off the TV, and just purposely know that you're safe when you go to sleep. But it's all about sleep for you, my friends. Letty is saying, do I see you selling her shares and moving on to another job? Yes. Like within a year, if that. I think it's going to be a lot sooner. Valerie is saying, do I see anything related to my husband's career in the future? Do I see anything about your husband's career? I think he needs to be careful. There's a couple of people that are friendly, but not necessarily his friends at his job. That's what I'm picking up really quickly. Any new job opportunities for me? I think one may come through, and this is Michelle. I think one's going to come through a volunteer opportunity for you. So keep an eye on that. Something about volunteering or something where it's going to kind of just connect naturally. We've got Witching Horse is, will my husband be able to leave his job and we'll work together in the next couple of years? I think so. I think it's going to be, what I'm hearing is 4 years. 4 years, don't quote me on that, because of course the butterfly effect, that even just saying something can manipulate the outcome, can change the outcome. But I think 4 years, I definitely think so. And I think you guys, for what it's worth, I think you're a wonderful team. And he's very supportive of you. Make sure Instagram, I love your love. Make sure you're liking, make sure you're commenting, even if you're saying something random like hello and welcome. And this is my 10th time watching whatever it is. Please, that helps the algorithm. Same thing on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Oopsie, I'm about to type something and I didn't mean to do that. And we've got Aaron says, do I see you moving my family to California? Not as soon as you think, Aaron. I think it's going to take a little bit. First time watching Texas girl. My dog definitely seeing someone. And I already answered that. I said, I feel like it's an uncle and something about steps uncle or older relative and something about steps. I kept hearing steps. Hi, I think you answered my question about my health. Oh yeah, Brianna, sorry about that, Brianna. I said you just need sleep. You need sleep. You need to turn your brain off. So turn your phone off, turn the TV off. You need sleep like you need water. Hello from Canada. Is Carla pregnant? I'm going to say yes, is what I'm hearing, but don't knock me if I'm wrong. Brianna is saying, do my spirit guides have anything to tell you? Your spirit guides, something about cooking. You need to be cooking more. You need to be using your hands more. Something about cooking. You need to be in the kitchen more. You need to be kind of taking care of yourself. Maybe self-care through cooking, self-care through really putting fresh food and fresh vegetables in your body really quickly from that. Hello, greetings from London, England. That is my favorite city in the entire world. I know I've been there before. I felt it the first time, and I've been there 3 or 4 times pre-COVID within a couple of years. Do I have good news for you? Ask me a specific question, my friend in London, and I will give you a specific answer. I'm from Dallas. Welcome from Dallas, Valerie. Do I see anything for you with health? I definitely think, Valerie, you need to slow it down. Definitely not a doctor, but you definitely need to slow it down. And definitely, if you haven't had a physical yet, this is a great time to do it with everything starting to open up again. I definitely want them to check your levels. I do feel like there's something minor, a little bit off, maybe your iron, maybe B's, something maybe minor off, but nothing major, something that can be fixed. But you definitely want to make sure and check on that. Michelle is saying, do I see you getting the job position I applied for? I think it's going to be more casual, but I hope I'm wrong. Keep making sure you like, as I check over some questions over on YouTube. We got Melanie saying, patiently waiting on MRI results to come in. Good news. I don't think it's going to be good news. I don't think it's going to be bad news. I almost hear it's inconclusive. So keep us updated on that, though. I'm so sorry. Nicole is saying over on Facebook, do I see a love interest? Will it become something? Maybe later on this year, nothing in the next couple of months. From Texas, she says, when can I get, what can I do to get the Aquarius back? Nothing, Dawn. You've got to move on. Nothing. It's not about getting someone back. They have to want you. They need to be fighting for you, not you fighting for them. Will I be able to visit my incarcerated boyfriend soon? Yes, Ashley, I'm hearing July, and give him our love. We got Stacy over, what can I do? Any job opportunities coming? Yes, within 3 weeks, but make sure you're applying for everything, Stacy, everything, like literally everything, clear the board. When do I see your husband retiring? 3 years is what I'm hearing. And then we've got Grace is saying, do I see any family dynamics changing? Marriage or death? That's a really deep question, Grace. I do feel like there's going to be a divorce or something. Something is breaking apart. And I'm not sure what that means. Maybe it's a breakup. Something is breaking apart. That's what I hear so far. If I'm going to answer some questions on, make sure you're getting your questions in Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. In the meantime, go ahead. You can check me out on Instagram if you haven't already at nancy.mello.psychic.medium. Instagram, if you're not following me over on Facebook, you want to make sure and follow me, Nancy Mello Psychic Medium. How is the dog that fell? At home and recovering very nicely. I meant to update a couple days ago, and it's been a crazy week. Thanks for asking, Lori. And thank you for everyone that prayed about the dog that fell. That was very scary for the owner, and I'm so grateful I could help and be support. It's me, Laura. I already answered you about Mexico. Yes, you will go. I've already answered about Carla being pregnant. Will I be making a move soon? It's Mr. Frankie to you. I love talking to Mr. Frankie to you. What will I be making? Will I be making a move soon? Yes, and I feel like career-wise too, something about your job is going to be changing. That's on when I read move soon, I saw your job changing. My oopsie daisy, my sweet dog Cece is seeing someone in our house. Are they friendly? Yes, I've answered that. E Parish is saying I lost my job this week. I'm so sorry. Yes, by the end of July. Hold on, it might be about 4 weeks. Hold on, and make sure you're applying for everything. But yes, you will in July. 5 foot and feisty saying been on a weight loss journey since January. Congratulations. Have a difficult time. Is something else going on? You're another one that I want you to, what I'm hearing is check your thyroid. Check the thyroid, por favor. That's really going to help. And again, my friends, I still have bookings available for this weekend, nancymello.com. It's literally just my name, NANCYMELOO.com. Go ahead and book right now because like I said, by tomorrow morning, it'll all be booked. Okay. Good old boys is saying, I'll see you at 3:30. They have an appointment. B Mellow Flowers, who is coincidentally not related to me, but I saw her name on Instagram and I said, hello, you have my last name. B Mellow Flowers, do I see you moving again? I think you're going to stay there, but you're definitely going to be doing more traveling, Be Mellow. And I'm sending you love and sending your kitty love. But yeah, I think you're going to be staying put, but I'm sending you and your cat good health. Greetings for London. Do you have any good news for me? It's Ms. Rosie, please ask me a specific question. I'd love to give you some good news. Can you please tell me anything about Riley, my 16-year-old rescue? I don't want to get into any, honestly, I'm a great medium. Check out, I have 210 5-star reviews on Google, which is amazing, but you want to book me at nancymello.com. I don't want to get into anything like that on the air. It's just, it's a lot of grief. It's a lot of stuff that I want to be able to quickly answer. nancymello.com is where you want to book. What does it mean if I've had several dreams of my mom and dad dying? I think honestly, you're just going through a transition, Valerie. I wouldn't look too much into it. It's just you transitioning. It's them transitioning, I think, and not transitioning like dying, but just like transitioning, like you're growing and you're figuring things out about, your childhood, and your brain's just processing things. It's nothing bad. We've got, my mom is doing well at all. Is it her time to pass? You could tell me her name. I'm not honestly, I'm not sure. I don't think so. But I don't want to tell you yes or no. I think she's tired is what I'm hearing. It's just she's tired. I'm hesitant to say one or another. I don't think so, but there's something else going on where I think she's just tired. Make sure it's Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, you're hitting that like button, you're hitting that love button, you're sharing this. You're also commenting. That always helps the algorithm. We're going to get to one more question over on Instagram, and then I'm going to pop over to Facebook. We've got CBT. When will I meet a gentleman that will be my partner? That again, these are okay. We're talking like reading level questions. When will I meet my partner, and where will I meet him? Let's stick with real like questions that I can answer very quickly, because you can always book a reading at nancymello.com. I'm happy to do this, but when you're asking me for really detailed information, it's hard because I want to get to everyone. So, Nikita is asking, what does it mean that past loved ones are connecting to me in my dreams? What can I do to keep connecting with them? What I would say is definitely write everything down and be open to it, not being afraid. And you can even invite them in with past loved ones. You can say, please come in. You can think about them before you go to sleep. You can say, I'd love to visit with you soon. You can call them out by name. And that's what you can do to really keep their spirit alive. I'm going to go head on over to Facebook really quick to see what's going on in Twitch and YouTube. We've got, perfect. I'm assuming it'll be the last results of her MRI. It was good. I just needed confirmation. I'm wonderful. I'm wonderful. Sorry, not that I'm wonderful. That's wonderful to hear, Melanie. I'm glad I could help. Will my best friend and her husband rekindle their marriage? I don't think so. I think they're going to be friendly. I think they love each other, but it's more friendship love. Eliza over on YouTube says my other prediction was, Erica on YouTube was saying my other prediction was right on. Will my former neighbor, who I've wanted for a long time now, finally call? I think you're going to have to make the first move. Sorry, and I'm totally saying your name wrong. Elka on YouTube. You're going to have to make the first move and let us know how it goes. Hi from Arkansas. Welcome from Arkansas. Thanks for joining me. Are your two dogs still around? 100%, and they do visit. Any loved ones, any dogs, and any pets, they are still around. They're still in your life. Just because your pets pass doesn't mean they're not with you. They're just with you in a different form. One thing you can do to help the connection, you can say their name, you can light candles, you can put their picture up. A lot of times when I talk to animals that have passed, they always remark about, thank you for my picture being up. I've had animals talking about their ornaments, their Christmas ornaments. So anything like that really encourages that connection. I know for us personally, we have a big picture of our old dog up. And speaking of dog, literally, as I say dog, one of them just howled. One of my living ones just howled. So yeah, anything like that to encourage it, but you want to encourage it. Just like if a loved one passed, a person, you want to do the same thing with your pet. So lighting a candle, really speaking to them helps a lot. We've got Just Winder over on YouTube said she's a new subscriber. Thank you so much. Desiree over on YouTube is saying my boyfriend is bad for me. Is my boyfriend bad for me? You don't even need for me to answer the question. You know the answer is definitely yes. Get the hell away if you can. KRS is saying, will my sons marry soon? Not soon enough for you. I think within the next 12 to 18 months. Melanie is over on YouTube is saying, is there anything my dog Anchorage wants me to know? Is he ready for Home Alone? No. Very scared. And something about bones. Wants more bones. Rob is saying, is my fiance cheating? This is my favorite part when a psychic is telling someone really what's going on. Rob, if you want to ask, tell me her name or even tell me an initial, that will help. I can give you a little bit more. I want to make sure I'm giving you a little bit more accuracy. My gut is yes. But again, I'm just a psychic giving you a free reading. If you want to go in more in depth, again, nancymello.com is where you want to go to book. We've got Susan. Should I make a move with work or stay put? I think you're going to need to make a move, my friend. Definitely make a move. And once again, you can book a reading at nancymello.com. What's going over on Instagram? We've got same questions that I've already answered. Okay. My daughter seeing a gentleman. Is he good for her? I think he's okay. I don't know if they're the best match, but I think he's nice. Again, I don't know if my answers are not getting through or people are just repeating how's the dog that fell. The dog is home, safe and sound. Thank you. We've got Chicago and Ontario. When do I see you selling your home? Sooner than later. So definitely get on that now. Will my older daughter decide to get married? If she does, it's going to be a few years off, 3 to 4 years off. Been on and then we answered, is everything going to be okay around you? I mean, no, nothing's ever okay. Like, is everything going to be okay? No, everything is constantly in change. Everything is constantly in flux. That's why as a clairvoyant, I can feel big things, but everything is always changing. Look up the chaos theory, otherwise known as the butterfly effect. That states that even me speaking this, even me saying, your girlfriend's cheating, your boyfriend is cheating, that sets off something. So is everything going to be okay? No, but you don't want everything to be okay, because if everything's okay, then nothing changes. We shouldn't fear change. We shouldn't fear things that are different. They say studies have shown that people that are the healthiest, that live longer, are the ones that go with change. So instead of saying, well, this sucks, I don't want anything to change. No, we want change. It's like, my husband's in the Middle East. I don't know when he's coming home. I have an idea, but I don't know when he's coming home. And instead of being like, I'm counting down the days, no, I'm just happy that I get to talk to him when I can talk to him. And I'm grateful that I have the connection I do. But if he comes home in 6 months or 2, I will be grateful because I trust that the universe is working in my favor. Again, pronoia. So instead of saying, is everything going to be okay? How about saying, how can I adjust to change? How can I deal with this change better? Instead of saying, is everything going to be okay? We don't want everything to be okay. Myself freezes. When my oldest daughter decides to get married, I think it's going to be 3 to 4 years. I'm leaving my job in September. What do you see me doing? Not working at the current job you're in. I see you teaching something with work. Maybe you're just teaching others, instructing something with talking to others, instructing others. Yes, this is Nancy Nights. Thanks for hosting Nancy Night. Thank you so much for joining me. What do I see with your husband's health? This is Blondie. And again, not a doctor, not a veterinarian, not that your husband needs a veterinarian. He needs to take care of himself. And I think he needs kind of a come to Jesus moment. I think he's trying, but there's still some things he can clean up. I'm hearing sugar, little things like that. Make sure you're consulting with your doctor. Of course, not a doctor, but he really needs this come to Jesus moment. I think it's about him having faith in himself and knowing that his body is going to improve. I think that's part of it, is really truly believing that his body is going to improve. Welcome to Nancy Night. If you're joining me for the first time, my name is Nancy Mello. I'm psychic. I'm a medium. I'm an animal communicator. Ooh, and I am taking a breath. So we've got someone asking that says she needs a beach vacation but can't decide where to go. To the beach. No, I'm kidding. All I hear with you, I mean, honestly, and I'm just throwing it out there, all I hear is cabana with you. Cabana. Maybe a pool boy, something about a cabana. So somewhere maybe where you're going to be spoiled a little bit is where you should be looking into. Hi, Dino Ishii. And it's Mr. Frankie for you. I already responded. I see you moving laterally as far as your job laterally. Ellen is saying, my mom has been extremely tired lately. She went to the doctor and blood work came at my find. I can't help feeling like there's something wrong. If you feel like something's wrong, push it. Go to another doctor. Things are missed all the time. I think she is getting older. I think you should definitely find a second opinion. Dino Ishii is saying, do I know where my husband's keys are? I just hear something around the door, something about behind the door, around the door. I don't know what that means, Dino Ishii. I hope this helps. Something about around the door. And also, please think of veterinary school. Okay, naked boy, baby, please come out behind. Thank you very much. Hi, Nancy. Do you know if I'll get my job back? I think it's going to be yes, but you're going to do something part-time. They're going to give you less hours. And my son is basically saying that I need just a couple of minutes because he's coming over and giving me a hug. So, do you see us moving out of San Diego? So be mellow. I do not see you moving out of San Diego anytime soon. I do see you doing more traveling. And we've got, when will I officially start my job on the unit? Next month is what I'm hearing. And do I have any psychic abilities? We all have psychic abilities. So my friend, I'm going to check over on Facebook. We've got Jessica. Can I get a Vesh? You're awesome getting babysat by grandma. I don't know what that means. Susan is saying, should I make a move with work? Oh, I already answered that. I said, yes. You're awesome getting babysat by grandma. That's lovely, I think. Can I get a love reading? Jessica is saying, I think you are right on the edge, Jessica, of meeting someone. But it's a friend. I think look at your friendships. That's what I'm hearing. Look at your friendships and really cherish those friendships. That's where the love is going to be coming. Julia is saying, oh my gosh, I'm just thinking of the wedding singer. Sorry. Julia is saying, will I be called for the virtual interview of the TV show I applied for? If not this one, there's something else coming right behind it. Another job and another call. Something else is coming right behind it. We've got a question about a job interview. I think it's going to go okay. Just don't overthink it. We've got Melanie saying, will I have any children? I'm hearing 2. Does Itchy like his new collar? It's a little bit itchy under his neck. Well, I think your summer is going to be a positive experience. I think so. I think there's going to be some challenges though. And the key is to just look beyond it. And I know that's not very psychic-y. I mean, everyone can say that, but no, I do. I think it's about a glass half full approach. I don't feel like you're going to get to do everything you want to do, but I think again, it's a mindset. It's a mindset shift. Okay, my friends. So on Facebook and Twitch and YouTube, thank you so much for joining me. Again, you can book a reading at nancymello.com. Thank you so much. She says, thank you so much. You're awesome. Thanks so much for joining me every Friday night. Instagram, stay put. I'm going to answer just a few more questions for you. Thank you so much, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Join me every Friday night for Nancy Night at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific. You can book a reading at nancymello.com.